I worked a lot in collegiate sports information, and I was a lacrosse coach at the same time. So I was gone some days from 8 a.m. to midnight, and then we would get back up and do it the same time again the next day. I wanted to be able to go to Avery's soccer games and Tegan's dance recitals and support my wife whenever she needed something to be done. But it was fun, but it was just overwhelming, and I kind of had my heart in another place. I actually got a sport management degree and then got my master's in collegiate sports administration. So I started out as an engineering major, and I thought I was going to do computer engineering, but I wanted to play lacrosse and I didn't have enough time because lacrosse and being an engineer kind of don't go hand in hand when you're also a dad. But so no, there was nothing there before the boot camp. For the first 6 weeks, I felt like an imposter. I felt like I made like a terrible mistake that I was never going to be a developer. And then something just clicked, but throughout the entire time it was intense, it was very demanding and also rewarding at the same time. I've done a lot of things, including being a dad when I was 17 and going through college with that, and moving 700 miles away from where I grew up, and it's right up there with those things. So it was definitely tough. I spent a lot of time with lacrosse, as my girls will tell you, but I've made it every month. I try to take the girls out one-on-one at least once, and that's time that we've never had before. I can't put a value on what it's meant to spend more time with them. I work from home a lot. I live 20 miles from work, so I work from home, so that's great. And then again, everything comes back to lacrosse with me for some reason, but I can go to practice at 4 o'clock and not worry about whether or not I'm going to get my work done. And it's just a complete 180 from where I was. When you make somebody happy that has no idea how to do what you're doing, that's pretty cool too. Just to see the smile on somebody's face when you're like, hey, I made this for you. And they're like, that's awesome. That's probably the coolest thing. I'm Josh Stewart, and I'm a graduate of the Awesome Inc. Bootcamp.